Hello everyone, this is Little Black Dragon, and you are watching another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age 2. In our last installment, we were introduced to our heroine, Noire Hawke, along with her mother Leandra, and her siblings, Bethany and Carver. She is also accompanied by Aveline Valenne and her Templar husband, Sir Wesley, as the group presses on to the Kocari wilds. So without further ado, let us do just that. Now, I don't like the look of these skulls littering the way up the hill, and I don't like the fact that there was an autosave just now. That's not good. And that's also not good. That is an ogre. And it looks mean.
Make her give me strength.
Bethany? Bethany, no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No. No.
Bethany!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that, buddy. Yeah, sorry, I don't have time to deal with you guys. I'm going to go beat up that ogre. This is what you get for, beating up my sister. Oof. I am, really taking a beating here. Let's just, a little help here, guys? Thank you, Carver.
Okay.
Bethany, wake up. The battle's over, we're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
Kind of a cheap move to kill off a character before we really get emotionally invested, but boy, this is rough.
Bethany risked her life to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my daughter. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
Well, unfortunately we can't linger here and give her a proper funeral. We still have Darkspawn to worry about.
Our lives are more valuable to her than our prayers. Let's go.
Flames. We're too late.
Unfortunately so.
They're too powerful! Retreat!
I'll deal with this. Let's finish this. How about you?
There's no end to them.
Seems so. And this was where we left off when Varric was talking last. And that is our dragon friend from before. Looks pretty tough. I don't think we can handle Darkspawn and a dragon, although the dragon seems to be giving them a nice Darkspawn barbecue. Oh? I don't think that's an ordinary dragon. Nope. Definitely not a normal dragon. I believe we've met before. Well, I the player anyway.
Well, well. What have we here?
Nice to see you too, Flemeth. Oh boy.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
I see what you did there. Now, I said I was mostly going to pick diplomatic and aggressive options, but the next dialogue option is about dragons. And considering what the name of my channel is, Little Black Dragon, I think I'm legally obligated to pick this option. So, just doing my, fulfilling my legal obligations. I'm sorry, it's the law. I just have to.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon.
Ooh.
If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated, and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
Well... I have my disagreements on that.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
I dare say it is. Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
Well, we do have our reasons.
Our home is gone, and we have nowhere else to go.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you.
Cryptic.
Is it fate or chance? I can never decide.
You know things. You know a lot of things.
It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Is that so?
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Good question. Speaking of which...
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
I mean, that's fair.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
That is also fair. And also I accidentally clicked on that dialogue option too quickly. Anyway...
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Well, I mean... I would kind of like to know more.
That's a lot to ask without telling us what this involves.
It's nothing more dangerous than one so capable can handle.
Alright, well, I'm gonna need a vote here.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Well, looks like it's settled then.
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
Sir Wesley, I'm guessing.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
He has the blight. And unfortunately, we don't have any Grey Wardens around.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Well, my character wouldn't know that because she's not a warden, so... Seems like the thing she'd want to do is offer help.
There must be something we can do.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
And she's referring to Alistair and Gilda Braska.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
There really isn't much of an option here. Let's see, he's gonna die either way, so it's better... Well, and she's not gonna be a jerk, so... I'm sorry, but there really isn't any other option here.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
Oh, Aveline, I'm so sorry.
Without an end, there can be no peace.
Well, there's some truth to that.
It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
That's also true.
Flemeth.
I thought that might interest you.
You expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a manner of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
It would have been cool, though.
The witch kept her word, and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in, with the fearful and the desperate.
Sounds rough.
Then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago, it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely.
I mean...
Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you.
Welcoming, he says.
That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
It's a free city, they said. It's welcoming, they said. I have a feeling it is gonna be neither of those things. Yep, and let me tell you, travel by sea in ye olden days was rough too. Especially on particularly long voyages. But, at least, our heroine and company have arrived safely in Kirkwall. I really appreciate this particular cutscene because I think it was... it's got good cinematography. Cinematography to it. Also, I'm curious as to what that bird is called. But I think there are certain animals where they don't tell you what they are exactly. Still, I'd like to know.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, we're not going back.
We're getting into the city, one way or another.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Probably a place to start, at least. And we got plus 10 friendship from Aveline, I'm guessing for the decision regarding Sir Wesley. But, let's go talk to that guard over there. See what we can find out.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a midden's heap.
Charming fellow, isn't he? Tell us more about this place we're in.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed, huh?
So, it's a circle of Magi, then? Or a magic prison?
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of Magi now.
Makes sense.
Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Okay, that I vehemently disagree with. Arguments are going to be saved for another day, and there will be plenty of time for it then. In the meantime...
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
I see. This is definitely a absolutely friendly place. Wonderful. but, important question.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
I see. Well, all things considered, I think Noire is going to want to, be careful around here. But first things first.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls. Yeah, well, I will be just as happy to be rid of you, sir.
Just take your things and get back on the ship.
Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my sister.
I think you're selling yourself short here, buddy. And all things considered, you were the one who signed up to be in the army for Ostagar, so... Personally, I definitely think you're selling yourself short, but man, he's probably got a lot of negative emotions going on, all things considered, but, based on that rivalry bar I saw earlier, he probably isn't too keen on Noire anyway. I have a feeling we'll find out a little bit more about that later, but in the meantime, I think we should go probably talk to this Captain Ewald guy. And there he is, and he's surrounded by a bunch of armed folks.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Yeah, well, that's not what I heard.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Yeah, well, I think you're being a little unreasonable here. And oh, by the way, based on your dominant personality for Hawke, you will get special dialogue options based on that. Like this one, for example.
Our uncle is Gamlin Amel. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men!
Let's make this quick!
I've got this one!
This will be easy!
Come on!
Smash them good!
Alrighty, and you go down, and you... And have some lightning. And that's... Oh no, wait, there's that one guy over there. There we go.
Unbelievable.
Captain,
Are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Well, I mean, that's better than nothing, so thanks. Also, you have nothing to say about the fact that I just cast magic in front of you. Nothing?
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
Oh, we can only
hope.
hope.
And if he's not...
Wait. I think someone's coming.
Oh? I think that might be the man we are waiting for.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it, and Drastic guide her.
Oh, Maker, save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
No sympathy for, you know, one of my children is dead? But, I mean, what's that about not being able to get us in? You can't get any of us in? None of us?
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
I see. So you've probably, talked to some certain unsavory folks, and they're willing to give you the money to get us in. But what was that about selling the estate to settle a debt? What did you do?
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Well, do we have to stay here?
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Well, I mean, that's fair. Also, if she's a Kirkwall native originally, it would be hard on her if we didn't get in, so... on the other hand, we can't just stay in the gallows.
We don't have any choice, do we? I need to get my family into Kirkwall.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
Probably not, but still. I mean, it's only a year, which sounds pretty good compared to, you know, a lot of other types of debts where it would be a number of years. I know with types of indentured servitude back in history, it could be like 5, 7, even 10 years to work off certain kinds of debts or criminal penalties and whatnot. So Yeah. I guess we don't really have any other options.
We cut down dozens of Darkspawn and an ogre to get here. That has to count for something.
Unless you've brought an ogre's head along on the boat, I doubt it. I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Alright, well, little brother, you got any input here?
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
Fair enough. Well, let's find out about these 2 job offers before we head out.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
I mean, that's fair. Now, most people actually tend to choose the other option in their playthroughs, Fenrir. So, for the sake of being a little different, I'm probably going to choose Mirren. But, for posterity's sake, let's at least find out about her.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Alright, well, that's good to know. Because if she was dealing in slaves or flesh, then she would be out of the question. Anyway, let's get going.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Yeah, you're coming with us, Aveline. We're in this together. And, well, we are just about out of time, so, well, first we're going to grab that codex entry. And, like I said, we are just about out of time, so I am going to save and cut the video off here. But of course, if you liked what you saw, you can subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me for text updates at LBD Let's Plays on Twitter. And of course, if you'd like to support my channel in other ways, you can also throw me a coffee at ko-fi.com/littleblackdragon. So, that being said, thanks for watching, and see you next time.